Y'all, come on in. Come on in. When you come in, please hit the like and subscribe. Please hit the like. Hi, Karthik. Am I saying that right? Karthik Gunter? Gunther? Let me know if I'm saying it right. Hello, 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 hello. Come on in here and close the door behind you. Y'all, because they secretly trying to pull something over our eyes before we can catch it. But I'm not going to let it happen. Y'all, listen. Please hit the like. 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 If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Please subscribe. I have a new goal, a new sub goal. 300 by the end of this month. 300 by the end of this month. Please hit the like. Come on, y'all coming in, but y'all not hitting the like. What's up? Come on, hit the like. All right. Y'all not going to hit the like. I'm going to give you to 5 seconds before I tell y'all that not that they are, or that they tried. Ghislane Maxwell is quietly moved to a cushy new Club Fed prison as she pushes for a deal to tell all on Epstein and his associates. Look, 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 look. Donald Trump think he's slick. He think he is slick. He think he is slick already, getting her out of that prison that she was in Florida. Yeah, he ain't slick. He ain't slick. He is not slick. Let me tell y'all what he doing. Notorious ex-trafficker Ghislane Maxwell has quietly been moved to a cushy prison camp known as Club Fed as she tries to hash out a deal to divulge her sordid secrets about late pedo ex Jeffrey Epstein. Y'all, they think they so slick. They think Trump think he is so slick. They are moving her and putting her into, I'm not even sure if ex-offenders can be in this club fed. This is more like white collar crime place. You know, like Martha Stewart or something. This isn't a place for her. So why does she get to go there? Well, we know why. We know why, but they think they slick. The 63-year-old convicted child ex-Africa was transferred from a lockup in Florida to the minimum security prison camp in Bryan, Texas. The Federal Bureau of Prisons confirmed to the Post today. Today. So today, they tried to move her quietly, thinking nobody was going to know. Why would you do that? You know we're going to find out. No reason was given for the move, but it comes days after she met Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche twice while trying to seek immunity and a deal to spill her secrets about Epstein. They not slick. They not slick. It's just like they gave her that box. She probably was erasing names and doing everything and said, look, I don't know if I can pardon you yet, but I'm going to move you out of here. I'm going to move you out of here. We don't even have they saying that we don't have a reason. Come on, y'all. Y'all know the reason. Y'all know the reason. Y'all know the reasons. She will be neighbors and with well-known white-collar criminals. I told y'all. I don't even think ex-offenders can be in this prison. I really don't. She will be neighbors with well-known white-collar criminals, including Elizabeth Holmes, the disgraced fraudster convicted of ripping off investors and her now defunded blood testing company, Theranos, as well as Real Housewives of Salt Lake star and convicted scammer Jen Shaw. So she's going to be in the same prison as the Real Housewives star? No. No. No, y'all. No. This cannot be true. This cannot be true. I actually should have posted this, because if y'all could see this prison, you would be like, oh my goodness. Why are they giving this ex-offender an easy way out? I believe this is so unfair. All these people, all these young girls that were hurt, and they still are going through this tragedy, have to deal with this. This is so unfair. This is so unfair. It's one of the best prisons for anyone to go to. Josh Leprede, Regional Vice President for the Prison Officers Union that includes Maxwell's new camp, told the Houston Chronicle, one of the best prisons. So, I call Ghislane Epstein's wife, partner, lover, whatever you want to call her. She gets to go to Club Fed. Club Fed. But you won't let Diddy out on bail. No. No. This has got to equal out then. It's got to equal out then. It's got to equal out. Her crimes were more horrendous to me than his. They both were sick. They both were very sick crimes, I don't think that she gets any different treatment, that she deserves any different treatment. When you hear people say Club Fed, they're talking about places like FPC Bryan. Maxwell is supposed to be locked up until 2037, yet inmates typically only go to a camp if you have just a couple years left. Leopard told the outlet, but if someone is a cooperating witness, they can request a lower security level. Wow. Wow, this is crazy. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. Her unexpected move from Federal Correction Institution, Tallahassee, was handled directly by BOP officials rather than U.S. Marshals, according to New York Sun, which said it included a brief stopover in FCI Oakdale in Louisiana. No reason was given for the unexpected move. Maxwell's lawyer, David Oscar Marcus, also declined to elaborate. I guess he did, saying, "We can confirm that she was moved, but we have no comment." Well, you think so? We didn't think you would have a comment. We didn't think you would have a comment. However, the sudden transfer comes a week after Blanche, the DOJ's second in command and formerly President Trump's defense lawyer, his friend, huddled with the disgraced British socialite and her lawyer at the U.S. office in Tallahassee. It's unclear that Maxwell and Blanche discussed the meeting or whether anything the convicted predator says would be considered credible. But her lawyer stressed afterward that she honestly answered Blanche's questions. Really? I wouldn't believe a word that came out of her mouth. The DOJ in 2022 expressed doubts that Maxwell could be truthful, accusing her in court papers of a significant pattern of dishonest conduct and failing to take responsibility for her heinous crimes. So all of a sudden, you think she's able to take responsibility for her heinous crimes? All of a sudden, you think she's able to stop lying? But all of a sudden she's moved? Y'all, tell me something. Tell me something in the comments. Make this make sense, because to me, it makes none. A Manhattan jury convicted Maxwell in 2021 on ex-trafficking charges for serving as Epstein's right-hand woman, a sophisticated predator that lured GIRLS into the dead financier's orbit from at least 1994 to 2004, prosecutors noted. Why in the world would this woman get to be moved to Club Fed? Whew. This is just crazy to me. 4 women testified at the convicted ex-fiend's trial about Maxwell courting them and affixing them to Epstein to be sexually abused 4 women. 4 women. She knows she is so guilty. And they know. They making, if they think that, okay, well, just because Trump knew him, then it doesn't make him a weirdo. But all this that's going on is proving what he is, what he truly and really is. However, Maxwell's lawyers claim she was made a scapegoat for Epstein's pleas, twisted schemes after Epstein died in a Manhattan federal jail in 2019, awaiting his own trial. The Trump White House has faced renewed pressure in recent weeks to release more information about the government's probe into Epstein. U.S. Attorney Pam Bondi earlier this year to release a cache of Epstein files, which could include juicy information on what feds seized from the financier's mansion. But she later backtracked, saying that no further disclosures would be warranted. And we all know why she said that. And you all are trying to make it seem like, no, just because he knew him, no, it doesn't make him bad. But what you're doing is making it seem like he is bad. If he's not bad, then why is she getting this special treatment? Justice Department officials are currently lobbying to New York federal judges to release grand jury testimony from investigations into both Maxwell and Epstein. But such information would only include the accounts of 2 law enforcement witnesses, the feds disclosed this week. Such a disclosure, if the judge signs off, would only amount to a fraction of the 300 gigabytes of Epstein-related material that DOJ and FBI officials have said they have in their possession. Maxwell has also offered to testify to a congressional committee about Epstein, but only if granted immunity for what she says. This is bull. This is bull. President Trump has to pardon Maxwell or to release her from prison by commuting her sentence. When asked earlier this week about the possibility, he didn't rule out doing so, but insisted that he had not been approached directly, which is a lie. I'm sure he's been approached directly with a request to pardon her. This is some sick stuff that is going on in the United States. Sick stuff. Sick stuff. You have an ex-rafficker going to try to cover up for Trump. Probably going to try to erase his names. She's going to get immunity. If she gets out of jail, first of all, you've already moved her to a place where she shouldn't even be. She shouldn't even be in that same location. No. She should not. A person that has committed the crimes that Ghislane Maxwell has committed should not be in Club Fed. She should serve out her time. Matter of fact, 20 years wasn't even enough. You have people and families still crying about what happened to them. This is not right, y'all. This is unfair. This is injustice, and it just keeps getting worse by the day. This is traumatic for some people. Oh my gosh, I feel so sorry. I feel so sorry for the families that have to even read this today and know about this today, that she's been moved. And you're quietly trying to move her. How you going to quietly try to move an ex-trafficker? Like she quietly tried to move the GIRLSs? No, this is not right. This is not right. You guys let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. Please, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this, because oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. This Trump administration, in my opinion, is terrible. And it's heartbreaking to see USA in such disarray. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. And I know that these victims are just torn apart right now from what is going on with this. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. I thought I would share this live with you all. If you have not subscribed, subscribe. And please like the video, share the video, hit the notification bell for when you so you can know when I do upload or whenever I do go live. Guys, I don't even know what to say. I am disgusted. Every day it gets more disgusting to me. Let me know in the comments your thoughts and opinions. I don't even know what else to say. Until the next video, you all stay safe. Thank you.